This episode, I want to talk about the third GP appointment. I will continue on the routine that we had, and also the natural cream that I tried. Last episode, I've talked about the two GP's appointment that I had for my baby's eczema and the routine that we had at the time. I forgot to mention that in the water I was adding a bit of bath additive for babies with eczema, and it was quite oily. I don't know if it paraffin based. I don't know if it did anything to his skin, but to me it felt nice on his skin because, like I was saying, his skin was so dry. In regard to the routine that we had at the time, I was moisturizing my baby constantly, like I said before, and I was also adding a bath additive that was oily, so it felt nice. And also I wasn't keeping my baby in the water for more than 30 seconds because I was scared that his skin will dry out or it will make it worse. And I was actually looking forward to summer or warm weather, though some of my friends that had more experience with eczema, they were saying, you know, the warm weather or summer usually tends to make things worse. But I really thought it will not. I thought that it will actually be good for my baby. It wasn't. Actually, it got a lot worse. I came across a natural cream when I was searching about eczema. I have Instagram account that I don't use for anything else, but just to be able to be on the platform and save the things that I'm interested in. And I started looking for eczema treatments and anything that I could find, and also not only on Instagram but on Reddit. And I actually went on every single forum that there is to see what I can do about this eczema and to see if I can find others parents experiences with eczema. And it kind of hit me in that point because I realized how complicated eczema actually is. I came across an ad for natural cream because I actually thought that natural is best. And the cream was saying that is for babies from 6 weeks of age. I messaged the company. They said yes, it's safe for babies from 6 weeks old, and I ordered it, and I was using it as often as I was using the previous oats based cream, and I started using it on the face. It did not work. Actually, it made my son's skin blotchy. I could not figure out why, because it was 100% natural, and it stained every clothes, everything that I put on my babies afterwards. Everything was green. So I used it for I would say maybe 3 weeks, and then I stopped because the face was not reacting well to it. I just could not understand why, because everything was natural and it was very expensive. And spring, I would say, came. We were in spring, but all of a sudden we started having 20 something degrees, and it was warm outside. It was sunny, lovely. My baby's eczema worsened, especially on the face. Everything was, his skin was just angry. He had big patches of really inflamed skin. Yeah. So I decided to go back to the GP to see what else I can do, because I was using the steroid cream on his body as well. I wasn't using it every week or every day of every week. I was just using sporadically. Obviously, it didn't make any difference whatsoever. I was just using it on the cheek. And like I said, the cheek looked pretty angry at this point. It was all pustules, and it started weeping, and that worried me. I had a gut feeling that something was wrong with skin on his cheek. We went to the GP, and the GP was actually shocked by how bad my baby's skin was looking like, and she said, look, let me take a couple of pictures, 3 pictures of the worst areas, so that I can send it to our dermatologist. And I thought she meant we're actually going to see him. So I said, okay, so when are we going to see him? And she said, no, it doesn't work that way. I'm just going to take a couple of pictures and then send it to him to see what treatment we can give you next, because obviously you can't continue using the steroid cream as you are on his cheek. And I said, how would that work, him giving us stronger treatment without seeing my son? And that's what made us look for a private dermatologist, because I was scared. I could not accept stronger treatment for my baby's skin when he was, I would say, maybe 3.5 months old, almost 4 months old, based on 2 or 3 pictures that you took with your iPhone, and not so good lighting. So that's how we decided to go to the dermatologist. It took me a while to find a baby dermatologist, that knows about eczema. The next episode, I will be covering the dermatologist visit that we had, the questions that she asked me. Thank you for watching.